Welcome, dear viewers, to a topic that strikes at the very heart of our well-being. Feeling ignored and unheard isn't just a passing emotion. Have you ever experienced the pain of being overlooked by those you sincerely wish to connect with? If so, you are not alone. Being ignored is not merely about the silent treatment or distance. It's also about the impact you deserve and being taken seriously. It is a quiet storm that can gradually weaken your mental strength and undermine your confidence. So, stick around, because you're about to discover game-changing insights that can transform you from ignored to involved. Please note that this video is intended solely for educational and enlightening purposes. It is not intended to diminish or demean anyone's character or actions. The aim is to foster understanding and promote personal growth. In respect of the diversity of experiences and perspectives, we encourage open and respectful dialogue. It's time to understand why people ignore you and what to do about it. The answers may be surprising, but vital to your understanding and healing. So, let's start by asking, how are you being ignored? People may display various actions or behaviors that indicate ignoring you, whether online or offline. Are they unattentive when you speak? Are they interrupting or talking over you during conversations? Are they fake responding to your messages or giving monosyllabic responses? Do they fail to acknowledge your presence or messages? Is it an outright ghosting or physical distance? Understanding these dynamics can help you address the situations effectively. Being ignored sometimes results from a combination of factors involving both your actions and the actions of others. Now, let's explore some possible positive and negative factors that can result in being ignored due to one's actions or behavior. Positive factors. Excessive selflessness can make people ignore you. Consistently prioritizing the needs of others to the extent of neglecting your well-being may result in others overlooking your own needs and ignoring your boundaries. Perfectionism. While pursuing excellence is admirable, a relentless quest for perfection in every aspect of life can make people feel constantly under scrutiny, making them feel like they have to walk on eggshells around you. Oversharing. Sharing personal stories and growth journeys is inspiring, but constantly discussing these things may cause others to feel like you are self-absorbed or not interested in their experiences. Excessive optimism. Being too optimistic and over-enthusiastic can make people ignore you because they find you unrelatable. They may perceive you as unserious, unrealistic, and dismissive of real-life challenges. Negative factors. Gossip and spreading rumors. They're like trust's worst enemies. If you're that friend or coworker always stirring the pot, spilling the tea, or dishing out the latest gossip on people's lives, people might ignore and keep their distance. Why? To avoid being caught up in the drama. So, if you're wondering why folks are suddenly ghosting you or steering clear, gossiping might be costing you some trust points. Poor listening skills. People can tell whether you are mentally and emotionally present during conversations. Poor listening skills and being unattentive can make people feel like their thoughts and feelings are not heard. Habits like talking too much or cutting people off mid-sentence can make conversing with you difficult, resulting in ignoring you. Ignoring personal boundaries. People need their space physically and emotionally. When you don't respect boundaries, it can make people lose patience with you and push you away by ignoring you. Judgmental behavior. Let's be honest, nobody enjoys being judged. Having opinions is okay, but remember to show empathy so you don't appear to be passing judgment and holding people to specific standards without regard for their unique situations. Unreliability. When you can't be depended on to keep promises or commitments, you constantly cancel plans without any heads-up, explanation, or apology. The people you relate with may start to ignore and exclude you from their plans because they can't count on you to follow through. Sometimes, people ignore you for reasons that do not concern your actions. Their past experiences or conflicts with someone else may cause them to avoid and ignore people, even you, whose actions are currently unproblematic. Other reasons for being ignored. Some people are not actively seeking social interactions based on personal issues, preferences, or temperament. Timing might be the reason someone ignores you. Like you, everyone is busy with life. Making the time we are available to chat or engage in social interactions vary. Someone might genuinely be unaware that they are ignoring you and have no idea of the impact of their behavior because they are overwhelmed by a busy schedule or deadline. At times, due to technological glitches, messages don't get delivered or arrive late, confusing the timing or arrangement of your communications. In this digital age, people receive different notifications and are sometimes unaware of your attempt to get their attention. A disruption in your chat flow can make messages unclear, resulting in unintended ignoring or misinterpretation. How to deal with being ignored. The first thing is to be calm and resist the urge to conclude their behavior is about you or how they perceive you. Often, people's behaviors are influenced by various factors unrelated to you. Being calm and patient allows you to approach the situation objectively and give them space if necessary. Recognize different communication styles. Some prefer direct talk, while others like subtlety. Some favor texts, others prefer calls or in-person meetings. Understanding this will help you find the best approach to get people's attention and communicate effectively. In social or formal gatherings, engage actively. Don't be a wallflower or seem uninterested in what is going on. Being approachable, friendly, and exuding positive energy makes you magnetic and difficult to overlook or ignore. It gives you an engaging presence that people want to be around, so please don't be boring. Assess the situation and your connection to the person. Have an open and honest conversation if there has been a misunderstanding or you believe you're being ignored due to your actions. Apologize if needed or involve a mediator to get through to them. Setting personal boundaries and communicating is another proactive step that can help people understand how to deal with you and minimize conflicts that can lead to being ignored. At times, despite your efforts, not everyone may find a connection with you or choose to continue their relationship. Then, it's time to move on. Don't beg for attention. Focus on building other relationships, especially if the situation is causing you distress. Invest your time and energy in people or activities that bring you happiness and fulfillment. They may come around later or never, and that's okay. You cannot control that, so move ahead with your plans and life. If you enjoyed this video, show it by liking and subscribing to the channel. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, keep shining.